anyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes.
Alright.
A gaze averted from life.
Wait. I'm in
You
Helheim,
learn
right?
from it that
Yeah.
brought it
So we're gonna
you.
continue with Hellblade Senua'S Sacrifice.
Meditation, an endless suffering,
What's the most
worse
realistic
than
game you've
death.
ever played?
And you wanted to surrender, abandon to find peace with
Let
the
me think.
gods.
In
No,
terms of graphics or gameplay?
the darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest.
In terms of graphics, Last of Us has the most amazing graphics I've seen so far. But in terms of gameplay realism, it's so hard. So many games. I'll search my favorite games. This is probably. Oh damn, combat. Hold on. This game is not a chillax and chat kind of game, so it's kind of hard. Ah damn. Can't I dodge? Come on.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
I gotta remember which one's the focus method. There we go. That's the focus. What?
Jazz! Jazz! Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
What's the glowing thing? Kind of like my focus relic. If it fills up, I can slow down time, so it gives me time to recover. Because I really need that. Tip here, make sure you see both enemies, or all of them. Because you can't rely on the voices too much.
Defend yourself.
What are they? They are supposed to be the guardians of Helheim. The undead, but here, they're kind of like joggers. Damn! Why couldn't I block? I dodge. Ooh. Oh, the shield. There we go. Ooh. It's stress moments during fights, man. What's the... Here's the run button. There we go. Where's let's the look. Okay. Okay.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
She's hurt. She won't make it.
I have to. Ooh. Oh, snap! You have to see both of them as much as possible. Ah!
She's ready. Capable warrior. Remember your training.
Oh! You gotta use this. You have no choice. You have to kill one. Now. So many. Ah!
He's finished.
Come on! Damn.
End it. Now. This is near the end.
Ah! There's no map here, there's no health bar. I just need to depend on whatever I have. Oh, so the thing about schizophrenics or some what do you call this? Delusional psychiatric disorders, or
However you
what do you call this?
gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you
Anxiety
by a giantess.
disorders, some of
She'll ask
them
your name.
see
She
patterns
will ask your
when there's
lineage.
supposed to be none.
She will
If you
ask
watch
business.
A Beautiful Mind, that's what happened to the
Northmen tell
to
of the warrior
the
woman
protagonist.
Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Okay, you need to find these. This is the puzzle part of the game. The what do you call this?
Is never a straight one. Each must
These are some of the visions.
align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
So, this is what happens to some of these schizophrenics. They see patterns where there's supposed to be none. Like this one. I need to go up there. Oh, no, it's this one.
You'll find it. You'll never find
So this is the one that prolongs the game. It's the puzzles. When the game came out, it was kind of criticized with how long or how many puzzles they actually implemented, because it's mostly the same, different but still the same. With the occasional challenges. Ooh, this is so creepy. There you go. And then stairs just showed up. It was kind of like what she senses is not what's happening in reality. She's sick. It's genetic because the story has what do you call this? The story wants us to know that the mom of Senua also has it. Where's it S? Where's that S? Where is that S? Supposed to be here. Where are you? Where are you? I think that's you. Come on! Oh, we're supposed to look here. There you go. Right? Still not? This one. No? Right. Ah. Oh, hi. So, is it still here? It's not anymore. Okay, we need to go back. We need to find the exact... It's supposed to be this one. I don't know why it's supposed to be extremely covered. Weird. It's supposed to activate. Or am I looking at the wrong angle? That's it. That's supposed to be it. Or do I need to climb up here? See it. Oh, this one's the other one. There it is. But the other rune, it's difficult. It's demanding a certain angle. There's nothing here. That's it. Why is it not? Am I looking at something wrong? Those are creepy, kinda. These are visions. They're not actually happening in real life. Okay, we're staying too long at this one. There you go. Now we can go down. Because some of the schizophrenics see the some flashes of light, like that one. I mean, she's here, but it's not what it seems.
The gate. It's
Here we go.
opening.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
There's the skull.
Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before.
Is it creepy? You like
They
it?
say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye.
But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us?
Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua'S reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
She's speaking to herself.
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on. There.
Why go on? When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer
Text
lies in
above.
a memory,
That's another voice.
a feeling.
Yellow text indicate another voice. It's not hers.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It's real. Listen to it. She can
Don't give up.
Dillian. It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's him. It's a trick. He's already dead. He knows it. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me.
That's the guy.
Please.
The light. Go towards the
It's amazing.
There he is.
We didn't even
It's just a trick. It's in your
notice
mind.
that they already shifted
Claim it's real.
to gameplay. This is already gameplay. We were watching a movie, now it's a game. Is there anything here? I know there's not. This is a very linear game because it's a story-based game. Is there anything here though? Haven't played this in a hot sec, so... Okay, nothing. Let's just go.
There it is. You're imagining things. It's Dillian. He's gone. It's not slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father Zinbal made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Superior environment. Look at that. Check the water. It's not. It's ice. Everything's ice. That or her mind's playing tricks on her. The material isn't. It's not what it seems to be.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. That's pointless. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she
Yeah,
saw
her schizophrenia kind of went down when she met him.
He
Like,
moved as if dancing,
it wasn't as gloom
and the
as her
world died.
past life, but when he died, everything just came back suddenly. The schizophrenia was aggravating her.
A ray of hope.
Okay, here we go again. Puzzle. Is she aware of her condition? Remember back then when getting sick was treated like a sin? So it's the same here. They don't know about these conditions before, so they thought they were some kind of mystics, or she was gifted, or she was cursed. So they have different interpretations. They don't know that there's such a thing as schizophrenia.
His brother-in-law, King Siggy, once
Like, her mother was
Sigmund
thought to
refuses
be a seer,
so King Siggy
an oracle.
revenge.
But of
He
course,
invites
it's a
Siggy
genetic
and his
disorder,
brother to
so
a feast. But when they arrive, they are met with an army.
if you kind of played this as if it weren't
King Siggeir
a female
captures
with
Sigmund
a
and his brothers,
schizophrenia,
steals his coveted sword,
it's actually amazing.
and readies them for execution.
But they kind of already introduced the concept of this being a character with schizophrenia before they even released it. Okay, let's see what's wrong. We need to break the seal, I guess. There's a few missing spaces there, so I guess we need to explore. Oof. That, or we need distance. Okay. Right. So we have to find another way. Let's see, there's a path on the right. Let's go there. That's closed. This is not. Let's try to go back down. There's always another way. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it seems there is another way. Let's try this. Look at that. Lighting. The shadow. The ambience. The environment. Everything.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him,
She mimicked him.
perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of
It's
light
kind of nice because the
stretch
guy
out
liked her back. So, you know, it was kind of mutual.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs
So
for
throughout the
mercy
story,
and implores the king to
the
give her
shrines, the rune stones, they kind of tell you the history of the Norse legends, which is nice. It's an added thing. Like, enumerated the different realms. Oh,
It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same.
let's look at Senua without the
See the
tattoos and
world
the
through
wounds.
eyes anew
Right? She's a teenager.
and dance.
This is the actual face of the motion capture actress. Like, they were trying to find the perfect actress for the role of Senua. They couldn't believe that the producers were looking at the actress the whole time because it was one of the staff members. This is a staff member, the actress for Senua, one of the developers. They kind of saw her. They kind of said, "Oh, let's. You know what? You're here anyway. Let's just use you." And it was perfect. The actress was a perfect pick. The developer. It was. I guess you can say serendipitous. That's her actual face, her body. I forgot the name of the actress though. That's why her face seems so imperfect because it's really an actual face.
I'm not. I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learned all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
It's hard to know which one's a memory, which one's fabricated.
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it.
That is disturbing.
And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
they
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you?
I guess what makes it worse though, she wasn't able to say goodbye before she died. He died of a tragic death. There was a scene back then where the game really saw him, you know, his back skin was flapped out like wings, so it's kind of disturbing.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there?
Ooh, ooh,
You're alone
with
in
the
this
runestone.
mountain. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree.
It's not here. I guess it's gonna be part of the game later.
What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the
These
tree.
may be some sort of trials. Thought so. The path is blocked. Ooh.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away.
I'm not
but
sure.
Sigmund holds on. The chains
how
break.
far we can go before we meet an enemy again, because we don't have a sword anymore. I know we're gonna pick up one later on. Maybe, I think it was
Satan's
Dillian's
sister
sword,
trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise,
but we'll see.
she
Here we go.
lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfiotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund.
Here we go. So, anything here before we continue? Nothing. Alright, let's go.
They're captured, and Sigurd has them buried.
There we go. Dillian's sword.
Take it. Take it. Take it. Don't It's coming from there and there. What are they? Look, where's it coming from?
Oh, the trials. We're gonna go for the trials.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is
Sigmund.
Gramr. It was forged
Yes,
by the
we
god
only have
Odin,
one weapon the whole
Odin,
game.
and gifted to Sigmund.
It's the sword. Well, she brought a sword with her.
I need this.
It was broken.
It's important. Can you help me?
The sword
He's talking
was
to no
whole,
one.
but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards
So,
long ago.
we only have one weapon, it's the sword.
The great
Which is okay because the gameplay is nice.
Gramr, by
Even with
answering
just
the
one sword.
trials of Odin, one for each shard.
I mean, Kratos for God of War only had two weapons, and it was okay. Mhm.
Will take you to new lands where you will face trials.
Okay, so we're gonna do the trials,
find it. There it is.
which is gonna be...
Focus. Use your eyes.
Ah, the trials for this game, they're
King in the north
kind of
forced
hard.
the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king.
The dwarves were the
Let me
craftsmen.
tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now?
Yep. Different area.
Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary. Inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death.
This game is well done because you never notice a loading time, did you? There is no loading time, and yet they keep recreating the worlds.
Loved ones.
The universe around this game keeps shifting
Comes the reckoning.
without necessarily you seeing how it loads. It's a really good artwork.
Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's not safe.
Don't like these puzzles.
Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. You have to be able to see.
I don't necessarily die to the enemies. I die with these puzzles, which makes me angry. Okay, because they're really disturbing.
I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
That's the game. That's how schizophrenics work. So it actually voices around. If you're playing this with the headphones, especially with the two ears covered, it's disorienting because you hear voices all around you. Okay, where are we? Can we open them? We cannot open this one. Wait, go to the next one. What if we speak? Nothing. Okay.
I'll find him.
Okay, so
Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the
I don't know what to trust. So we'll probably go here first.
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. Have you lost him?
Sometimes the voices can help, sometimes they're gonna
Have you lost him?
confuse you to hell.
Oh, you turn left. Turn right. Over this way. What was that?
Okay, that's
This
blocked.
way. Follow this way. Nothing. Where are we?
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with
Okay,
him,
we have no choice but to go
above
to the other
all,
side.
the sword, Tyrving.
There's a certain kind of limit on how much you can judge the trustworthiness of a voice.
Touch the walls.
Because
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
okay, so we'll take this route again.
If you go down there, no one
Because there's a rune here.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil
keeps repeating.
haunts the island.
Okay, where
that
do we
it
go
is a
next?
worse place by day than other places are by night. Fierce, she lands
I guess
alone.
here.
There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly
Do they get you
flames
killed?
burning over them.
During combat,
Grave
they
mounds
save your
are,
life.
After passing through these ghostly
Okay, so I
fires,
guess that's not the
as though
right
they were
way.
mist.
Okay, we're repeating, so let's go here.
Pass through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Find another way. It's not working.
You're failing, think clearly, it's not working, okay.
You're failing. Find
So what we did was,
focus.
let's go here.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers. You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know. She doesn't. Listen for his voice. Listen. Dillian, where are you? Listen for his voice. Dillian. She can't.
Hold on, let me use this one. Let me use this. I'm gonna use my alternate audio.
Does everything look the same?
Looks the same.
Look for clues, alright.
Look for clues.
What is it?
So,
What's different? There's a clue.
red shield. We haven't been here before.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Okay, where are we? It's a blank shield. Oh. We've already been there. We go through here. Is the voice of the man just narrating, or is he one of the auditory hallucinations? I think everything here is a hallucination. You're so confused right now. Oh, okay, we're in a different place. That one's locked. This one's open.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
We already looked at that.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his soul.
We...
She
Okay,
says
we
that it is
went
not
around.
solely for the dead in their
So there's a
graveyards
pattern.
that
Okay,
they
let's
are
memorize the
idle.
pattern again.
Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Okay, let's look at this room one last time, then we'll retreat back. Is it starting to creep you guys out? So, I'm sorry, that's how the game is made. Okay, let's go back here. I can't run. It's not letting me. So, unfortunately, we need to go back here.
Light the torch. Light it. Look for the torch.
We already did.
It will help you see.
Oh. We're back. Is this the same room? It is, so we need to go back. You know, it's silent whispers are creepy though. Yeah, they are. Everything's just happening in her mind. I already lit the torch. What else is missing? Because that's the same shield. No, wait. Maybe we do need to go. Let's see how far the loop goes.
Where are we? She has no idea. We're going round in circles. You have fallen in. You think that sound is the same? Looks the same. Something's different.
Something's different. Look for clues. Alright.
It's different. There's a clue.
Two swords. It's the same two swords though. Okay, let's see what's in here. Next meeting in 10 minutes and hopefully an easy afternoon. You streaming late? We'll see how far we'll go with the streaming, man. Yeah, Hellblade is so good. It's been a very, very long time since I did this, so... I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this loop. So we keep going back here. That's the room we already looked at.
What's in there? What is it? A secret room. There are bars. How do you get in there?
How does she get in there? Maybe you can't. There's no way in.
Find a way.
There has to be a way.
Find a way.
There's always a way.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
You're too close to stop.
What's in there?
Okay, we have to go back to the loop. There's something in the loop. Aren't the other Hellblade games in the series before this one? This is the only one I played. This is the only Hellblade game out there. The sequel's coming out in a year or two. There's the other gate. We need to go back to the loop. It's ironic we can't get that sword in particular. So most probably she's imagining the sword.
Let her think.
She needs to think, give her space.
She just needs... No. She doesn't think. Don't listen to them. She needs us. She needs us to help her. Think clearly. What do you need to do? She needs us. We need to tell her what to do. Another strategy. She needs to think. She needs to think. She needs to think. Shh. Give her space. Give her space. Let her breathe.
Oh. We're out of the loop. For some reason, Hellblade sounds like an old series. I thought Senua'S Sacrifice was a revive of it.
You're lost
Not.
forever. What are you gonna do when the torch runs out? You'll wander around until it gets dark, and then what will you do? You'll save yourself. There's nothing.
That's gonna repeat the loop, so we need to go
Nothing
here
you can do.
again.
Nothing.
Okay, that's gonna repeat the loop. This one's different. Imagine after playing this, the voices stay with you. That's a scary thought. That's gonna repeat the loop, so we need to go here. But now that we're here, now what? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see that before. Ooh, the stream is popping. I hope it is. As long as everyone is having fun. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's getting blurry. It only means one thing. He's getting crazier.
It's not Dillian.
Okay, we can take this out now. Oh, it's another loop. We gotta torch this. I gotta sing cause it's getting creepier. Oh, that's another shield that we saw before. Why is that particularly different? Okay, we're here now. What? Oh, that's blocked. There ain't no jump scares, but this is creepy as hell. That is creepy as hell. Can we go here? You know what? Let's just go with the story, cause it's getting creepier.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Ah! Thank you, achievement, for confirming.
Father?
Definitely one of the best atmosphere games as opposed to the typical in-your-face
I'm
horror.
leaving.
From start to finish, it's suspenseful. I'll give you two other games that have atmosphere that's extremely creepy. Silent Hill 2, Dead Space.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think
It
I
is
need to
suspenseful from start to finish.
my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
The dad knows. The dad knows.
No boy is going to save you. No one can.
I have friends. I watched the playthrough.
When they see
I
the
watched to
rot
play through them
growing
all.
inside you,
Playing them is different
they
from
will turn
watching,
their
and that's
back on
scary.
you.
Boy.
The gods can only fix you through my hand.
Oh, the dad's abusive.
You're going nowhere.
Who's gonna get crazy with that one? Did you ever play the PT?
No.
Unfortunately, no.
You will not
Konami
define
deleted the Konami deleted the demo before I was able to play it, which made me angry. The PlayStations with the demo intact, they're actually selling it for an expensive amount because it's so rare.
I am leaving.
Okay, bye-bye. It's
cannot
such a
escape
sad
the
thing.
darkness.
She left. The moment she
Your
left,
curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
The guy died. That was her last hook to insanity. And then she kind of dropped it. So
It's done.
okay, 1 down, 3 more to go.
There's more.
Oh, 2 more to go, sorry. 1 down, 2 more to go.
There's more. You're tired. You have to keep going. There's still more to do.
Where do I
It's
see
not
the other
going
one?
to be easy.
It's here.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No.
Up, 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 up. Here's another one. Can I go in though? No, it's another rune.
Sigmund's
Never mind.
sister trades shapes.
Yeah,
for
trade
soft
shapes and disguises. Slice my
disguise.
brother. Yeah.
She lies with her own brother.
Yep, incest.
She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest.
The Norse family tree is weirder than the Greek. Like, Loki came from frost giants. Odin came from a super cow. That's weird. Okay. Another trial.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Oh, sounds like a viral illness.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels...
Just don't give me environmental death, please.
Where is it?
There was this portion in the previous stream. I have to cross through the
Towards it. He's in
the fireplace. I mean the fire area.
Let him disappear.
It's toxic.
Keep going.
Ooh.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No,
Please let this be part of the story. I don't want to die.
not everyone can.
I can't remember everything. Okay, meeting time. Okay, good luck, good luck, man. Good luck, Cody.
The others.
Thanks for stopping by.
She could taste the rot. But no one else could.
Okay, we're out.
She knew something was wrong, something sinister.
Okay, this is the amazing part because something's gonna change here. There you go.
But soon enough. as the
I don't
bodies
wanna.
piled
Oh,
up,
you know, real life.
everyone was laughing.
Can't stay here though. We gotta cross out.
But she
It's a web meeting, so I'm just gonna mute and minimize you for a bit. No problem, man. No problem. As long as nothing bad happens to your meeting. Okay,
Fix it. You have to fix it.
fix it. Okay, we need to find another arc. Let's
Fix it. You can't
search for the arc before we go.
It's fixed. You must.
Uh,
You have to get to the house. You have to find Dillian.
that's the only arc we know. So let's find one here. Yeah, there is. There's an arc here. Yeah, I don't want to stay here. That's more broken. Okay.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like
What
a
changed?
half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls.
Changed.
I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhand, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it. Because
We need to
the
find
dead
what changed.
return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death
Okay.
in that house.
The bridge.
Okay, I think we need to find a way to fix the tower. We fixed the I guess this part. Let's see what part of the tower is gonna change across the arcs. Changed. So it seemed like something changed. Let's go back here. What's gonna change? Oh, so this one is the right one. Because the stairs going up is different. But what's gonna change when I go through here? Wait, I gotta look at something else other than that. So let's see what's gonna change when we go through here. Maybe the bridge? Need to cross. Puzzles, man. Okay, we need to look at the other arc again. I mean, it opens it, but I guess we need to skip that one. So, what's the fix? How do we fix you? I mean, there's a bridge, but how can you cross it? Let's look at the arc again. This one we don't touch because we already fixed the one going up. This one is weird. Nothing changes when I go through here. Or something changes here. Nothing. What's different? What's different? Let's look at the bridge again. Oh, that's the one we're supposed to look at. Okay.
Fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
That's why they were fractured in the air. Okay, we need to go down the old-fashioned way. Oh! Does this open that? It does. Oh, here's the rot. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
It's a puzzle, again.
Where is he? Find him. You have to find him.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be a problem.
It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian, go to him. He's trying to save you. There it is.
We need to evade him while we're This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. We have to make sure he doesn't chase. catch us.
Where's your sword? It's Dillian. Find me. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. Look, focus.
Okay. Need to be fast here. We will have to make sure he doesn't catch us.
Don't let it see you. Don't
Here.
get lost. Don't let it see you. You'll start to panic.
Oh man, I don't like this puzzle. Freaking pressure. There's one. Okay, wrong way. Come on.
Can you hear him?
Come on. Where's the other one? I see it. I see the light.
Where are they? Don't let it see you. It is. Go towards it. Run. Find it.
Hurry! Scan it! For the love of...
To find
Okay, one more.
one touch. Find the other symbol. You're lost. Where is it?
Where is he? Let's go here. Come on. Okay. Where's the last one? There's something bright over there. Something bright over there. It's here. Is that it? Okay, it's bright. Come on.
The light. Go towards it. Focus. Look.
Oh, for the love... There you go. Come on.
You've got them. You have them. Where's the door?
Okay.
Find the gate. Get out.
Where are you? You gotta play Ring Around the Rosie. Damn it. Ooh, come on. Ooh, ow, no. Ooh. Ring around the Rosie. Ah, those damn chains. Where's the door? I'm lost. Is it here? It's here. Ooh. Come on. And we're back.
Senua!
Senua. What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have.
He's too nice. The guy is too nice to her.
You're not a monster.
One could say he's simping. No, he's just a really good guy.
Without you,
Okay, I think one more.
has made me a monster.
One more and we can get the damn sword.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong?
It's not, girl. Come on.
What if we're wrong?
There's the last one.
What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
I'm kind of hoping this is not as bad as the second one. I can't remember.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder.
Balder, Thor's brother.
The second son of Odin.
Yeah,
He was
Thor's brother,
beautiful,
Balder.
good and wise. He was fair of feature. He spoke fair words. He gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
So technically, Loki wasn't Thor's brother, more like Odin's distant brother from one side. Because, you know, Loki was born from the frost giants, and Odin came from a super cow. I'm gonna repeat it again and again. Odin came from the family of a literal cow that is super. Yeah. So this is the right place. We are going to look through that, I'm sure. Which means peeky peeky.
Focus.
Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world.
Yeah, that fixes the bridge.
It's lighter. That's nicer. I like it here. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
But we gotta shift through the
It's fixed.
broken and
Let's
the
cross it.
fixed part. Because it's like Soul Reaver.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life.
Super cow.
So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swearing
Not to harm her son. That's God of War.
one by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him.
That's God of
Balder's
War.
mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
She will.
Wait, let's think this through. Yeah. Oh. Let's think this through. Through. Where do we find that? Is it the trees? It's not. Gotta cross this though. Okay, let's think. Do we need to go back? Oh, we need to go down there. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down. Open this. This gives us access without the bridge. Without the need of the bridge. Go. Let's look through it again. We can cross.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you?
It's open now.
Dillion. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark world.
Okay, I think we can find it here.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Does it feel good? Do you feel safe?
Dillion loves you.
What's in here though? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Yep. We're gonna take this one. Why is the rot up to my elbow? I didn't die yet. Come on.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
What am I hearing?
He was kind.
God damn it, it's destroyed. I mean, it kind of opened it from here. What's the point if I can't go through there?
Squashed it, strangled it.
Okay, let's try this again.
The curse cannot be.
You're supposed to go behind. Let's see. Because the figure for the rune is behind this house. Okay, that's closed. We're going back in.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears
That's
and stones
closed.
at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe.
Because that's
But
the
he comes to no harm, whatever they do.
that's the symbol.
The gods never cease to wonder
Just in
at this
reverse.
great marvel.
Unless
But Loki shapes himself as a
wow.
bull and asks Balder's
Wow.
mother, "Is it really true that all things
That's
promise to
tricky
keep
AF.
themselves?
Do you guys mind
I
if we
did not ask the mistletoe."
it's a Friday,
Balder's
so do you
mother
guys mind if
confesses.
we
"I
play a
thought it was
little
too
bit
young."
late? Until later, let's see how far we can go. What's open though? What opened? When I did that. Oh, the door outside. All right. All right, all right. So yeah, thanks for sticking by. Let's see how far we can go with this one. And I'm sorry I'm not as talkative as before because games like this is not chill. So sometimes I gotta focus for reasons. But it's locked, which means we gotta go dark. You're enjoying this, alright? As long as you're enjoying, man. As long as you're enjoying, I'm enjoying. This really is a beautiful game. It really is. The making is actually available online. You can watch it. Also, watch Justice League Snyder Cut. And stop.
Why didn't she listen to her? She thought she could do.
I advise you watch Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice before the Ultimate Edition of Dawn of Justice before watching Snyder Cut Justice League.
There he is. Where are you?
Going. Okay, she's up.
He's up there. How do you
Yes, but the good news is
There is a way up there. Find the way. She can curse. You're nearly.
why are you still fractured? Alright, thank you.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there.
Oh, God of
Loki
War!
asks why he wasn't taking part. Hoth
God of
says,
War
I
2018.
cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you. The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers.
Years had passed since she left her father.
So we'll probably have to make use of the lights, everything here. So
She
once
saw
here.
things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
Yeah, that intuition made her schizophrenic as well.
Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future.
Believe in the curse. Dillian believed in
Two realities tearing at her soul.
One of these. I'm sure it's one of these panels that makes up the rune symbol. If you can spot it before I can, that would be a help. No, don't go back. Okay, you know what? We'll find the others first, then we'll go back to that one. Okay, so...
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
This. Ooh, interesting. Can't.
He's the reason she's alive at all.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they?
It was there.
asks Hela.
Oh my gosh.
We should
I
see
read
this
that
truly
late.
missed. If
Okay,
everything in the world will weep for him,
we'll go
he shall
first
go
to
back
the
the
second
god.
level.
But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder. Weep him out of hell. And
Okay,
everything
no, we'll go to this
then
level first. Okay.
beasts,
So you
earth,
guys saw where the
stone,
arrow is.
Trees, metal, everything.
Oh, now I see it. Now I see it.
Except for a giant.
Okay, okay.
they find in
There.
the cave.
There. All right.
Balder was
There you
never
go.
my friend.
Thank you.
She says. Let hell keep
I will go
what
for
she
this
has.
rune.
The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
This one. But
Means nothing.
is it? What does the symbol look like? I can't see it.
Waste of time. Could all be a waste
Oh, it's in reverse, which means...
The gods are just toying, playing.
Is it
What if the gods are laughing at her?
shown by light?
It wouldn't be this.
Because that's the symbol right there. But there's nothing here to show the pattern.
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
Okay, how do I elicit that? I gotta cross there. Okay, let's find a way to go there. It's suspended over by chains. Can we open this? We cannot. We need to go to the dark world. Okay, I think I got it. We need to go back down. These are both open. Okay, we're clear. Let's go back to the dark world.
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse. He loved her so much.
Hey, be careful out there. Cases spiked up. The numbers are inconceivable.
Look what happens to the
So,
things you love.
careful, guys. So it's broken, right? That's why we needed to. Oh, ooh, it's here. Oh, this one. Come on. This one's a giveaway.
She thought she had light within her. You have no time for this. Speed up, you. Darkness. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you.
Yeah, it is sad.
And now they're going to watch you for
Relatives I never thought would have the COVID now have the COVID.
laughing at you.
The sad thing.
If they take you no closer to Dillian. About Dillian and your letting away. If they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle. You're cursed.
There you go.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf.
Mythologies are kind of brutal, really. Well, then again, not so different with the Christian one, so yeah. Every religion has its brutality.
Was it worth it?
Okay, we're here. I think we don't need to change. Yeah, I don't think we need to change because we need to go by this in the first place anyway.
You have no chance.
Right? We need to meet him in darkness.
Again.
Oh no, I don't like this part. We gotta do the balance thing. Oh dear, no. No. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel.
Oh,
I guess he took after his father.
oh no, 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 no.
Who believed nothing
No.
he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes.
Oh, oh,
Slowly,
oh, balance. Girl, balance.
that had bound her so tightly.
For the
began
love
to
of...
unravel.
Don't distract me, guys. Please don't. Oh god, which means I need to hurry. This game is brutal.
Very careful.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare slip. Oh, oh.
Bridge. And there's a long way to fall.
Okay, I made it. Ooh.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would
No.
you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares?
Of course not. Well, depends on the person. Hey. Debate.
Or
What
is
would
this
you
the
what
price
what do
pay
you want to
for the
do?
gift you have? Gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I think we can get to the sword now.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory
Right?
at a time.
Okay, we need to go back to the sword.
You remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts.
Come on, let's get the upgrade. Let's get the upgrade.
They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
Can we get the sword now? Not yet? Damn, so there's one more challenge? No. Oh man, there is. There's one at the end. No! There's 4. Oh man, I can't remember. There's 4. Guess we gotta run. Ooh, running around. There we go. It's just the last one though. It is. It's the last one. Oh man. Please don't make it toxic. Please don't make it
Northmen
toxic.
say that their allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well.
Oh, that happened in
the
Valhalla.
well of wisdom.
Assassin's Creed.
In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life.
I hope
and
this is the
pass
last
on
one,
my
because we
stories
really
of the
need that
Northmen
sword.
To you, Senua.
Okay, last trial.
Where am I can't see.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one.
Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still.
Yeah, I gotta listen to this one really well.
Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Like this part.
I can't go on. Dillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
There's fire. Can't I get like a torch or something? Let's see if we can get something else. Okay, you know what? That's too dark. Let's go back. There's a way there. Okay, we're here. It's complete darkness. That's not. I don't like this part. Okay, there's a torch. It's complete darkness. There's light here.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
Oh!
Go to it.
Stay in the light, stay in the light.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. He proved that to me in the warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bit. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to...
Don't lose it, don't lose it.
You need...
Trying to have gaps.
I'll do my best. I know what you're thinking.
Voice is comforting.
He's not really here.
Sounds. Wise words, right, player?
Seems there's no escaping the past in this place.
Okay, we're still going upstream.
So she's forced to relive it. To what end? There's a waterfall. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another way, and tell me what you find.
There's a torch here. Okay, let's follow the torch. Let's follow the torch. I know there's another darkness part, but
I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
There's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
oh man, I see it. I see it. Where's the target? Where am I supposed to go? I hate this part. I hate this part. Damn it. I don't want to die. I'm supposed to go there. Oh. Oh, that caused noise. Come on, come on. Okay.
Following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving.
Ah. Okay. Okay, let's go there. What the hell? I'm going the right way, right? Yeah, there's no other way. Okay, there's total blindness on other parts. Let's go. Stay in the light, stay in the light. Light, 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 light. Is there anything else chasing us? It's just there. Alright, let's just cross. Yeah, I needed to increase the audio
I think I'm in a
so I can hear it.
It stinks. Of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
Oh damn. I don't. Oh man. Ooh, keep it balanced. Keep it balanced. I can't see my balance. Oh. Don't you dare.
A well.
Okay.
There's a well.
Don't turn back.
This.
You're getting close.
Do we need to run? Need to run.
Help me.
Need to run. We need to run.
Come to us.
No, 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 no. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Where did it go? Where did it go? Damn it. Ah. Here, here, here. Come on, move on, move on. There you go.
Lillian, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Keep running, just keep running. Okay, there we go.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice.
You guys still having fun?
You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Okay. That's the last one, right? Come on.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials.
There, the sword.
Go get the sword. You did it with the sword. You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping.
It's like watching a movie. It is. It's a good way to tell a story. It's very linear, but
Like when we first met.
they did well. This game is actually in some ways an adaptive form of gameplay. The better I perform, the harder the game becomes. Which is bad for me if I do well. Okay. Come on, get it. Come on, get it.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past
Come on.
behind
Upgraded sword. Upgraded
and
sword.
become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will
Oh,
pay
yeah.
a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her,
Like a test.
the darkness came
Yeah.
back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Plague.
That's why I almost die every time.
Suffered.
The game's adapting to my my very first fight. 'Cause I was supposed to die in the very first part, but I keep pressing on. So it's adapting to my persistence.
Now, Senua. The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
Oh yeah. The guilt. I'm in Helheim. Am I? I'm in a different world.
They're coming for you now. They're
Oh yeah.
coming to get you.
Upgraded sword. Here we go.
Hold it. Unleash the sword.
You know.
She's going to die. No, she isn't. She needs to focus and back.
Oh, focus. Okay. Gotcha. There we go. I can only wound them in focus mode. There you go. Yeah, it fills my focus meter quite a bit.
The sea of corpses. The corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse.
Well,
Come
technically
not
it is.
with disturbed
We're gonna go to Helheim.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood run cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. Look at what you have done to them.
Damn.
All
Focus time.
because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Ooh, Vicky. Whoa.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
We need to earn focus here. There you are. See you. Okay, they're all exposed.
Finish this.
Nice. Damn. There we go. Okay.
Who is it? Galena. Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua?
It's done.
Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Darkness took her life, and it will take you're dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
This is a bit harder now. Damn.
Remember your training.
Gotta earn focus. Damn.
You're close.
Ah. I didn't remember it being this hard. So, it's a bit of added pressure. It's the Berserker again. What? What? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
You're stronger than that. Focus! Focus now!
Ah! Come on, Senua. I gotta keep them both at my vision.
He's down. Finish.
Damn. They're joining into the fight. Gotta do it. Gotta do this fast. Yes. This is a lot more than I remembered.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell.
No, no, no. I'm not gonna lose.
Is that what you deserve after
No!
all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there?
It's hard.
Even if his soul could be rescued. Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his wife? Do you still fight on?
Okay, 3 hits.
You should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul.
Damn.
And destroy all that you are.
No.
Why
Come
are you
on.
fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you.
This is a lot harder than I remembered.
Even if his soul could be rescued, do you think he will thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends?
What? Okay, one last try. The rot's coming up. Okay. So we don't need to rush, we just need to focus. 2 down, 6 more to go. How do I do this? There's too many.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after
Why can't I dodge?
done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father.
I can't dodge that. I can't, block that. Oh my god, that's it.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua. You are lost.
Okay, we gotta use the perfect parry more often now. That's a hand. Climbing up an arm.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua, look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua?
He still can't get over him.
In us?
These are her memories.
Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind.
We're not even close to
Gave
getting
the
there
sword
yet.
with which to fight in more ways than one.
Oh man, the rots
She gave him her word.
The rat's climbing up my arm.
All she needed was a little help.
I need to use the perfect parry more often. Tomorrow's a Saturday. I'm gonna stream this maybe morning, afternoon, and night. We'll probably stop here for now. And we're gonna continue on. Because I need to be a bit more focused. I'm kind of stressed right now with this. I already lost twice. I don't know how much more I can lose focus with this one. Alright. Guys, thanks for watching. And we're gonna continue with Hellblade tomorrow. What time will I stream again? I'm not sure. I hope you just set your notifications on. Yeah, once there's a chance it's gonna be morning. Most probably the afternoon. And yeah, I'll definitely play at night. So we'll see. I'll probably continue this tomorrow, maybe morning. We'll see. Alright guys, thanks for watching again. So I'm just gonna give my outro in YouTube, like and subscribe my YouTube channel, and I hope you donate if you enjoy the content. Facebook and Twitter, follow. Okay, we're gonna raid someone. I'll see you guys again soon, signing out.